The damn Dudleys at it again.
Oh, baby, we are about to get extreme.
The following is a triple threat tag team tables, ladders, and chairs match. On the way to the ring, at a combined weight of 603 pounds, the World Tag Team Champions, Bubba Ray and D-Ball, the Dudley Boys.
Take a look at the talent in competition here. You can see exactly why the WWE Universe is so amped up for this one. Here comes your favorite tag team's favorite tag team.
Shelly and Sabin, worldwide tag team phenomenons.
And at a combined weight of 420 pounds, Shelly and Chris Sabin, Machine Guns.
So much speed and agility between the two.
You can't sell them short on their technical game either. The Motor City Machine Guns have innovated and influenced so many modern tag teams.
Years of hard work finally paying off for the Machine Guns. The Judgment Day is here.
Everyone in their way is doomed.
And at a combined weight of 385 pounds, Finn Balor and JD McDonagh, the Judgment Day.
Well, like it or not, the Judgment Day is often draped in singles gold, tag team gold, and often a cup.
No telling what destruction we're going to witness in this TLC match.
With Tony Boone, ladders, and chairs in play here, there's going to be a lot of pain inflicted on those guys. They weren't designed to be weapons, but you better believe that's how they'll be used.
He's got the shoulders down. But now to Shelly. Chop. In a TLC match, danger and weapons are all around you. So would you say ring awareness is a key?
You need to know where those potential weapons lie so you can be sure to avoid or employ them as necessary. These are tools nightmares are made of.
Kick right to the midsection. He turns it around on Shelly.
Back and forth, counter after counter.
Whatever you can do, I can do better. Counters on top of counters.
Jawbreaker! Call it down.
Forced into the corner and needs to stay on the defensive. All out of sorts. He won't see this coming at all. Directly into the gut.
Going for a quick cover. Back to Finn Balor. Gets his shoulder up right before two.
Might be too early to end this, but sometimes you gotta try. Big blow there, man. Getting clobbered there, dog.
Oh, what a sling blade.
Pressing their foot right in the gut. That's gotta hurt. And on that exchange, it looked like Devon lost some focus.
Sabin held nothing back on that attack. Shelly keeping his opponent at bay. Flying forward.
suplex.
Pressing their foot right into the gut. That's gotta hurt. You have to question what kind of malintent is behind a powerbomb with that much force.
There's no way that didn't do some permanent damage, guys.
Fist directly to the gut. Ooh. McDonough wasting no motion on the counter. Table low. First up top. Into a neck breaker.
Devon Dudley looking to take this one biblical. Saving grace. Devon could have this one.
Stops the count, keeping this match alive.
Take off. Running Bulldog.
Place him in the corner here. Loving blow. Dropped with a back suplex.
Caught flush with that tape.
Axe handle finds the mark.
He's able to sidestep out of bounds.
He's in his clutches. Drives his opponent down with a Yogi.
Lifting them up. Relative ease. Followed up with a discus punch. He's looking for an implement of destruction under the ring.
He's looking to absolutely destroy his opponent with that chair.
Did that with that clothesline. Did a big elbow drop.
He's definitely been worn down a little.
The brutality of a TLC has clearly been felt tonight. What a savage stipulation.
Oh, it's suddenly got a lot more dangerous over here.
Stacking the tables. Nothing good's gonna come of this.
Oh, yeah, because you don't want to be the one ending up crashing through the finished product.
Flying. Diving shoulder tackle.
Landing on that chair might have just rearranged some body parts.
Giving it all they've got here tonight.
And there's no signs of slowing down. Being carried around now.
Went straight through the table. Can we take a look under the heat of...
Bubba cutter.
Oh, he's in big, big trouble.
Well, meanwhile, here's Shelley. And he has an answer for Shelley.
What's he thinking here?
What's JD for?
Uh-oh. Counters.
Oh, changing plans with that back elbow.
Taken down with a crucifix. Up and
1916 from Bell.
Finn might have him.
And he saves the matchup. Here we have Bubba Ray.
We could be moments away from Sabin's doom.
And back.
Devon with a kick to the guts. Turns his opponent around and Sabin moves. Shoulders down. Does he have it? And keeps his partner alive. JD for the win. Shoulder up even before a 1 count.
the muscle memory got to be taken.
He has a hold of JD.
Stiff elbow will break that.
Quick maneuvering, managing to avoid.
Got the cover. This might be the end.
Stopping the ref's count.
In the nick of time.
Super kick.
Good night.
Taking things to the top rope.
This could do it.
Sky high. Say it with me now. Hails.
Into the cover. Can JD kick out?
cut off the pin count here.
And now Devon Dudley. Tanked out, the arm is trapped. Crossface applied. He's forced to tap out. No other choice.
It is tough. He's eyeing the 3 count here.
Stopping the pin.
Timely intervention.
Setting up for something here. Powerbomb planted.
Not only landing there, those steps are dented to hell now. Save it with some agility.
Incoming.
The shoulders down. This could be it. What a 6-man tag match. And here's another look at what made that match so special.
Here are your winners, SKIPPA2012 and Devon Dudley.
This TLC match is over, and here's the team with the W.
So many weapons at play in this one, but you're looking at the survivors here. You gotta love a TLC match.
That damn Rana has haunted me for years. Not anymore, thanks to you. The only reason I was in that position to begin with is because of one man, The Rock.
And here comes The Rock, the People's Champ!
He stole my title at the Royal Rumble, and heading into Elimination Chamber, I was looking for revenge. Unfortunately, because of some typical Rock scheming behind the scenes, I walked away empty-handed.
We got a new champion! We got a new champion! But we don't have an official. Come on, 1, 2, 3, come on!
We need to change that. And it's going to take most of the skills you've shown so far to get here to overcome a full-on conspiracy, but I know you've got what it takes. Slingshot, take us to Elimination Chamber 2013.
The following is scheduled for one fall, and is for the WWE Championship.
Let us remind you, ladies and gentlemen, that CM Punk... Punk jaw-jacking with the official about handling... CM Punk, he's won 3 World Championships, 2 WWE titles, Tag Team titles, and also the Intercontinental Championship. He's a 2-time Money in the... Turning the tables! And Paul Heyman ringside, he could be looking for a submission here. He forces the break by getting to the ropes. The arm absorbing the damage. And a stop to the gut. The Rock tonight wants to serve CM Punk a big piece of humble pie. And CM Punk is looking to put knees to faces en route to the WWE Championship. The only reason to do that is to get under the champion's face first. Saved by the ropes this time. Quick thinking by The Rock. Shoved into the ropes and attacking the lower back. Got them off their feet here. Lands face first. Rock defeated Punk for the WWE Championship back in the Royal Rumble. Now these men are in a high-pressure situation. Remember, the winner of this match is going to main event WrestleMania as the WWE Champion against John Cena. That is what this is all about.
And out of all the memorable moments The Rock has had, he called that title win, quote, the greatest moment of my career.
But you gotta understand, The Rock has sold $1 billion in box office sales, and he came back here not because he needs the money, but because he loves this business.
And I'm sure CM Punk has the perfect game plan in mind tonight, as the odds are especially in his favor in this championship match.
Yeah, no championship advantage whatsoever for The Rock here, and Punk's no doubt looking at from the top rope.
Oh, he misses the mark.
Hooked up, DDT. CM Punk headed to the top rope.
Perched up top.
Knee drop.
Gets out of dodge.
Being placed in the corner here, and the referee is not going to allow that object in the ring anymore.
Punk showing off his technical prowess. Hammerlock follows it up with a clothesline.
Face first. Setting up on the Koji clutch. Trying to break the hold and is able to do a critical escape there.
And one thing the champion never normally has to worry about is getting disqualified. No matter how much Punk infuriates him, The Rock has somehow got to stay within the rules.
And that has likely been leading to a less aggressive Rock, Corey. I think Punk has played his...
Triangle armbar submission. Looking for a crucial escape, yes, breaking the hold. Saving himself for the time being.
Front face lock applied. It's about to get more painful. Hung across the top rope.
The pin for the championship. And he breaks the count quickly.
Got to change something up with the pin technique.
The challenger is going for it.
Oh, man. This could really come back to bite him in the end.
Heading to the top rope here.
Someone knows that if they want to hold gold at the end of the night, they have to pull out all the stops.
And despite being the champion, Rock has lived this past week without the title in his possession.
Yeah, you even have Paul Heyman on the internet saying,
this is not going to be nice. This is going to be nasty.
It's all about winning, no matter what it takes.
Superplex off the top rope.
That wasn't just a move, that was a statement.
And now he's going to the top rope.
Wants to finish this. Up high.
He is looking to do some serious harm. He intercepts that attack with a knee.
Oh, we know what's coming here. Ladies and gentlemen.
Boom! GTS. That might have just sealed the deal on us having a new champ.
Stalking from above.
The top! Crossbody from the top!
And it remains important to remember, Punk's been a guy who had a 434-day reign as champion. Rock has not been in the ring a ton over the past number of months, so CM Punk wants to take advantage. Look out!
Gets the knees up. Incredible wherewithal.
What's he got in store? Oh, and he manages to reverse.
Thunderous clothesline. Oh, right in the arm.
And he gets delivered back into the ring.
Stone Cold with a clothesline. Such a clash of top-tier talents. Both of these superstars believe they are the WWE champion. And,
well, CM Punk isn't, Wade. Stealing the gold doesn't make you a champion.
Let me finish, Michael Cole. No need to get your britches in a bunch. Without a doubt, CM Punk has a champion's mentality. In his heart of hearts, he never lost the title.
Yeah, okay, whatever. And now he and Heyman have made it so there's no championship advantage for The Rock tonight. Disqualification or count out, he loses the title. Punk scaling the turnbuckles.
Perched up top. Through the air. And connects.
Wiping out the competition, but also possibly yourself.
Run out of ringside and back to the mat. Spin kick to the midsection. Punk never saw that coming. Neck breaker. Huge kick connects. Oh, that just
looks like it busted him open.
Goodness. And that was certainly a targeted attack to the core. And that was a well-executed attack. An arm breaker. nervous at the moment.
From the top.
Landing straight on the knees, not the intended outcome.
Clothesline. Avoided contact and brought a big attack of their own.
Going after the arm in a big way.
Discouraging situation for the People's Champion.
Yeah, Punk's really doing everything he can right now to outmaneuver and outpace The Rock, and it's working.
Solid bit of defense on his part there.
Each superstar trying to counter and gain an advantage.
Got to get back into the ring quickly. Otherwise, this match is over.
He beats the count. Barely.
The Rock was waiting for it. Opponent lifted up. Jaw. Meet knee.
They're going to sleep. GTS from Punk.
Are we about to see a title change here?
Taking steps toward the top rope.
Incoming.
Oh, just a flattening splash.
Momentum is really on Punk's side.
And Punk just continuing to ensure The Rock is unable to electrify anyone or any Punk formulating a move. Absolutely disrespecting the champ. With that. And you can practically taste the venom.
And now Punk unloading, realizes the opportunity to win the WWE title is there. Look at Heyman with the official.
Distracted the official, and the official inadvertently blindsided, followed by GTS to The Rock.
Punk is going to Mania.
But there's no official, guys.
I mean, you could have counted to 20 already. CM Punk had this match won, but with the ref down, it simply doesn't count.
Heyman is beside himself, trying to get the official into the ring. He understands that Punk had the title won.
Well, CM Punk wasting no time to try and keep up this offense on The Rock. The Rock groggy, but fighting his way out of that second attempt with a spine buster.
Listen to this place erupt.
The People's Elbow from The Rock. And now to retain his championship. And Punk's still in it.
Oh, second referee gets there. Just not quick enough for The Rock to secure victory. And the WWE Championship still hangs in the balance. Both competitors looking absolutely fried at this point. Who can dig deeper? Oh, no.
Oh, the referee may have rolled his ankle underneath the body of Punk, and Punk now with a kick right to the face.
Huge roundhouse kick to the temple, and the second referee now looks down and perhaps out too.
We need another official yet again.
CM Punk cannot believe what is going on in this matchup.
And Heyman going to hand the Rock's championship to Punk.
Smart decision, trying to take advantage of the situation. The officials are down. Heyman has The Rock trapped.
Oh, Rock ducking out of the way just in time. Heyman almost gets blasted, but The Rock Punk down with the gold to the skull.
CM Punk just tattooed The Rock with his own championship. This has got to be the end.
There is no low CM Punk won't stoop to. Blatant cheating, and the numbers game is just...
Nice movement from Punk, and the Uranagi connects. And now, an Anaconda Vice locked in.
And look at how tight a grip this hold has.
Look.
And wait a second. Interesting turn of events here.
Yeah, he just released the hold, and I'm racking my brain wondering why.
Arm wringer in control.
Trying to get some space and manages it.
Rock Spinebuster.
And as a wise man once said, that was just vintage Rock. And man, did he need just that against Punk. Classic Rock. As arrogant as you like, but so devastating. Is a champion in action.
Kicks out, just kicked out.
Just look at the shock on the champ's face.
It isn't over yet. The Rock has to find a way to persevere right now if he wants to end this.
Connected hard with the calf kick.
And this right here, this is what we expect when the best in the world goes toe-to-toe with the great one. This capacity crowd on their feet.
All eyes on the action. All eyes on two of the greatest to ever do it. Putting on an absolute classic. So much tension applied to the leg.
Oh, headbutt to the groin. That was low.
Going for the suplex here, but it is blocked and reversed into a suplex of their own.
Big punch finds its mark.
Uh-oh, sweet dreams coming.
Go to sleep. Championship on the line. This could be it.
And he's still in the game.
And this is why they are the champ. The ability to survive even the worst their challengers have to offer.
And up high. Splash.
Beautiful transition.
And now the cover. Yeah, no, he doesn't get the three.
His resiliency on another level. This match on another level. I am truly at a loss for words here.
Ooh! Nasty one right to the chest.
The WWE Universe can't believe what these warriors are doing to one another.
From the top rope.
Diving elbow.
Punk absolutely wrecking the Rock there. It could be out.
Punk's had enough. He's looking to end this here. Go to sleep. Can we have a new champ after that?
2. Oh, my goodness. Punk wins. Punk just beat The Rock for the WWE Championship.
This match and the new WWE Champion,
And honestly, the fact that Punk just beat The Rock here, we're never going to hear the end of it. Punk can't just be humble or gracious about the fact that he won here.
A long time ago, CM Punk was forced to make a choice between hypocritical humility and honest arrogance. He chose honest arrogance, and once again, standing tall with his precious WWE Championship, CM Punk is vindicated in making that choice.
I don't know about you, but I feel a lot better. Beating The Rock and regaining the WWE title just feels right, doesn't it? Unfortunately, there's still one more stop on the 2013 Redemption Tour. After my WrestleMania 29 loss to The Undertaker, I took a few months off to heal. Paul Heyman saw this as something vindictive. He took my absence as betrayal, and before I knew it, I was being attacked by his old pal, Brock Lesnar. Brock got involved in business that wasn't his, and I knew a match with no disqualifications was my best shot to even the odds. I would have walked away with the win, but I couldn't resist getting my hands on Heyman, which gave Brock the opening he needed.
Brock Lesnar has beaten CM Punk.
It was a brutal encounter. If you keep your eye on the prize, you'll avoid taking a trip to Suplex City. Dish out some punishment to Paul if you get the chance, but walking out of SummerSlam 2013 with the win is the main goal. Don't make the same mistake I did.
The Beast incarnate, Brock Lesnar, ready to face down Punk.
Banga coming to the ring by Paul Heyman from Minneapolis, Minnesota. Weighing in at 286 pounds, Brock Lesnar.
Flanked by his devious representative, Paul Heyman, the Beast incarnate is a three-time WWE champion, the 2000 college champion, a former MMA champion. We talked about this earlier tonight, Corey. You believe no disqualification will firmly favor Lesnar.
Brock Lesnar defeated one of the greatest MMA stars of all time in the Octagon. He defeated one of the biggest sports entertainment stars of all time, Triple H, inside a steel cage. So yeah, I believe no holds barred favors the Beast.
Heyman staring intently at his moneymaker. Remember, Heyman tossed Punk to the curb when CM Punk told him, "I don't want you in my business, but I want to remain friends." As soon as Punk couldn't make Heyman money, Heyman said, "See you, bye."
Well, that's just business.
Well, to Punk, it was personal. Gentlemen, it is time.
Yeah, but whose time is it, Wade?
Well, we're about to find out, because this is one of the most highly anticipated matches that I can remember in the history of WWE.
This is one of those matches, guys, where you're just proud to be here to watch it. You know, CM Punk, when you see him in the locker room, he's always that guy that likes to joke around. He's always loose. He's always ready to go. But today, there was a different feeling around CM Punk. The intensity was there. CM Punk was completely focused throughout the entire day because he realizes he's headed into a fight. A no disqualification fight tonight against Lesnar, a man who outweighs him by 50 pounds.
CM Punk almost defeated the undefeatable, the Undertaker streak at WrestleMania. But this could be the biggest fight of CM Punk's life.
And let's not forget the list of injuries Brock Lesnar has given to CM Punk over the last month. There have been 4 stitches into the chin of CM Punk. He caused rib injuries, a knee injury, an ankle injury as well. Brock Lesnar just feeding on Punk in recent weeks.
CM Punk asked for this. Punk wanted to take on his former best friend, Paul Heyman, and his new partner, Brock Lesnar. But if you ask me, Punk let emotions blind him here.
Yeah, it's all about vengeance for Punk against the man who betrayed him, Paul Heyman. But having to go through Brock Lesnar to do it is no simple task.
But Punk says he's not afraid of the Beast, that he can take Lesnar on no problem, that he can thrive without Heyman in his corner. This match is Punk's chance to prove that, to show he still is the best in the world. CM Punk has spent his entire WWE career with the striking and submission edge over his opponents due to his MMA training. Tonight, that will not be the case.
That's an understatement, Wade. Punk is a top-tier practitioner of MMA, but Brock Lesnar up high. Oof, nobody home. Hooked him up. High angle, belly-to-back suplex.
And what's this manager looking for under the ring? He has no business down there. You have to be in peak physical condition to pull off a move with that much weight behind it. CM Punk stopped that in its tracks.
Oh, Lesnar thrown out of the ring.
CM Punk headed to the top rope.
From above.
Take off all the way to the outside.
There was no sense in that. It was all adrenaline.
Something to note tonight, Brock Lesnar is dominant but beatable. He lost his return match after a decade away to John Cena. He lost to Triple H at WrestleMania earlier this year.
Well, not to disparage the game, but Triple H only won 1 of 3 matches against Brock over the last year. And as for Cena, you can bet that Lesnar is laser focused on getting revenge sooner rather than later.
Size, weight, MMA expertise. What advantage doesn't Brock Lesnar have over CM Punk?
Oh, please don't tell Brock I said this, but wit and guile. Punk can be tricky. He can be elusive. He needs to outsmart Brock and keep the Beast guessing all match long.
Ooh, snaps the leg across the head. Lesnar is overwhelmed. Lesnar is overwhelmed.
Somehow, look at this! Quick evasion from him there. The risk clearly was not worth the reward as they just came up empty-handed there. Oh, God, tossed into those massive steel steps. Absolutely no give there.
And he throws the opposition back into the ring. Whip and lariat. Taken to the floor, and he's got no worries about the count.
He's looking to change the tides with the steel chair.
And CM Punk is in control.
At the moment, Brock has no answer for Punk's raw determination. No.
Stirring back to his feet, but he might not know where he is.
Getting carried to a vulnerable position here.
Oh, right to the assault.
Here we go. Here's the pin. Kick out at 1.
He's still fighting to keep in this thing.
Arm wringer.
But popped in the mouth.
One counter met by another. Right to the kidneys from behind. Suplex City, here we come.
Punk avoids the attack.
Big time height on that kick.
And he's going to use this moment to regroup, to get his mind right before re-entering the fray.
My God! Did you hear that chair shot?
Calf kick on the money.
And guys, Punk might have this. He's got victory in his sights with Brock in this condition.
Got out of the way of that one.
We're seeing one response after another. Neither superstar gaining a foothold.
Connecting with the Falcon Arrow. Look out! A slingshot cross body.
Making that type of athleticism look easy when it is anything
From way up. You gotta be kidding me!
that had to have hurt just as much as it hurt your opponent.
No one comes out unscathed with a high-risk move like that. Taking this match to the outside. Oh, the physicality on display there. Unbelievable. Reversal. And that turns things around.
CM Punk. And he manages to escape just in the nick of time.
German suplex.
I have a feeling we're about to get a front row seat, gentlemen.
And he comes in under the ropes now.
cranium.
Brock headed ringside one more time.
Punk sidesteps out of that. Oh, sent hard into our announce table. Time to relocate. Evades the attack, and not a moment too soon.
Trading counters and reversals back and forth. I wasn't sure Punk could keep up with Lesnar's hits, but here we are.
Two aggressive stars, so well matched, not in terms of physicality, but mentality.
Oh my God! No doubt about it. This is just adding extreme insult to injury. He's making his way to ringside now.
Oh, heads up, chairs flying. Who knows what's coming next?
Lift off. Knees up. Got the knees up just in time.
God.
Struck with a calf kick.
Back into the ring now.
Leaning him against the turnbuckle right here.
Cuts the attack off.
Perched up top.
He fails to connect.
Impressive awareness from him.
Bam! Well-placed calf kick. He is looking to do some serious harm.
What's it going to take to end it? It might be this. Go to sleep. That could end Brock's night.
He's headed to the top now.
To the sky.
Big splash. Again? He's making the climb again? I can't believe this. Here we go. Wow. Cross body.
Consecutive high-risk maneuvers, and the pace of this match has certainly picked up.
Lesnar timed that just right.
This could be it for the 3 count. He breaks the ref's count after 1.
You expect these pins to last much longer at this stage in the match.
Fisherman's Buster.
Brock is staring at Punk with vicious intent.
He's able to combat out of Brock's grip.
Precision punch. Swapping some big-time swings here. Oh! This is more like a barroom brawl between these two. Neither competitor shows any signs of letting up or slowing down here. Clearly now being fueled by a righteous fury, and this bloodthirsty crowd is loving it.
Mongolian chop.
And Punk now lifting his opponent up, and back GTS connects. Is it enough for Punk?
Triangles in. Triangles in. The hold is locked in. He's in. And for some reason, he just broke his own submission hold.
Great wherewithal to dodge there.
Oh, and it goes low. You're not cheating, you're not trying.
And remember, guys, this is the no disqualification match. Punk looking to put it away with a GTS to Lesnar. Lesnar's down. Cover by Punk. And Heyman now gets involved. Remember, no disqualification.
Well, Heyman's already betrayed Punk once recently. Now he does it again, breaking up a sure victory for CM Punk. And now Punk has lost the plot.
Heyman looks like he's about to soil himself. It's about self-preservation for Heyman.
Self-preservation is easy when you have the beast incarnate backing you up.
Went for the F5, but what a counter by Punk into a DDT. Cover now for the win over Lesnar and a kick out.
A late kick out, and Paul Heyman can't
squeezing with all of his might, trying to put down the beast. And Heyman again.
Well, just when it looked like a tap-out was imminent from Brock Lesnar, Heyman involved in proceedings and gets peppered with a shot from CM Punk.
And Punk now finally taking his frustrations out on Heyman with the Anaconda Vice in front of the chair.
Well, Paul Heyman paying dividends right there for Brock Lesnar. The distraction enough to give the Beast the impetus to take control once again with that chair.
Not done yet.
Lesnar won't be done until Punk is completely destroyed.
And it looks like that moment is imminent, Corey.
Punk up on Lesnar's shoulders. Brock Lesnar marching around the ring. Oh, it delivers an F5 out of the chair. And this is just the worst position Punk can. And now it's Lesnar with a late pin. Fights the shoulder up at one.
Incredible to think, after everything we've witnessed, we are still at a stalemate.
Launched right out of the ring. He's headed out to the ringside area, producing a trampling.
And to be in deep waters like this against Brock Lesnar, Punk is going to need a miracle comeback at this point.
Looking for something, anything under the ring.
And now he may be planning to turn this match into his very own home run derby.
Jeez, this is turning into batting practice now.
This is just turning into a savage display of violence. And now gets tossed into the ring.
Taking flight.
Punk now with a quick duck under and a Uranagi converts it into the Anaconda Vice.
Submission locked in. Are we going to see him tap?
This is a
couple of knees there. That'll get him out of it.
Uh-oh. Full mount. Hammer fists. Striking at will. The ref might want to stop this one. Lesnar unleashed.
Counter by CM Punk.
CM Punk looking. And he finds a way to elude that attack.
Lesnar in the mount position, just teeing off on his opponent.
One after another.
It is absolutely deafening in the building right now.
Punk avoids the attack.
Averting danger with an elbow to the stomach.
Punk's had enough. He's looking to end this here. Nails the GTS.
That's it. No way to endure that again.
Triangle armbar. Triangles in. Triangles in. And this hold is getting tighter and tighter.
A pure battle of wills now. Can he hold on long enough to escape the hold, or will he be forced to tap?
He lets his opponent out of the submission.
Yeah, but who knows what damage has been done.
Boom!
Oh, no. Has him lined up for the kill shot. Oh, just grinding the edge of the chair into their body.
Gets out of the ring. What's going to happen now? And what a maneuver we just saw there. Oh, no. Hitting the bullseye with that chair. And he gets set back into the ring.
Stopped cold with a fist right in the face. But now popped in the... CM Punk hoists his opponent down with a GTS.
That could be curtains for...
Triangle armbar. Triangle armbar. Submission hold in.
And that's it. It's over.
The winner of this match, CM
the doubters, proving Paul Heyman wrong. On his own, with no one backing him up, CM Punk is still the best in the world.
Not even a beast can stand in his way. Defeating Lesnar, showing up Heyman. This is the ultimate moment of vindication for CM Punk. Enjoy it, Punk.
WrestleMania is indeed the grandest stage of them all.
It doesn't get any bigger than this.
Champions are crowned, rivalries finished, moments made that will live forever. But what happens the night after can change everything. The Raw after WrestleMania is a night for history-making debuts. Overwhelming reactions. And once-in-a-lifetime showdowns that change the course of the WWE Universe.
We're just getting started. What a night it's gonna be.
It's also a night for monumental returns.
Rusev is back. They somehow make a lot of noise.
Tonight will be no different as we see the long-awaited return of the Archetype, thrust right back into the championship spotlight.
The Archetype wants a shot at my client's championship? This is going to be the shortest comeback in WWE history.
The Archetype returns tonight on the Raw after Mania.
There you are. I've been looking for you all day.
They've been keeping me busy. Had to shoot all new matchup graphics, promotional shots. My hand feels like it's about to fall off after signing about 1,000 8x10s.
It's tough being the archetype.
Honestly, it's nice being the archetype. I missed it.
You were gone for like 2+ years.
I know I was technically cleared after about 6 months, but I wanted to make sure I was really ready to get back in the ring. And now, there's no doubt about that.
Well, that's all good to hear. Not an easy first match back tonight, though, against our champion. If it were up to me, I would have given you a warm-up. I'm pulling for you. But Braun Breaker, he's the real deal.
I know I was out, but I didn't stop watching the product. I've seen Braun's matches, and I know what he can do.
Seeing him on TV is one thing. Facing him in the ring is another. Especially with Heyman in his corner. But look, I know you're up first tonight, so I'm sure you want to go get ready for your match. Good luck out there.
Thanks, Pierce.
Comeback kid. Prodigal son. Yeah. Look at you. Rolling up in here like royalty.
Jacob Fatu. Congrats on the big title win last night. Of all the people I've seen come into WWE while I've been gone, I don't think anyone else has made the impression you have.
Nobody has. Because when God made me, he broke the damn mold. I'm all gas, no brakes with it. That's why I brought this Intercontinental Championship home to the family last night at Mania.
When I won the IC title, that lit the rocket under my career.
Must still be burning if they handed you a title match just for clocking in, huh? I won this, but everybody's talking to me about, oh, Fatu, you see the archetype is back? Fatu, you see he's making a comeback against Braun for the WWE title? Fatu, you think he's gonna win?
Well?
It don't matter if you win, it don't matter if you lose. Braun and Wiseman might have that WWE title on lock on Raw, but everybody know who runs shop on SmackDown.
Let me guess.
You're quick. Sooner or later, you're gonna try to take what's mine. And you know what's gonna happen when you do?
I'm hoping you have all your shots, because if you're about to say dog walk, I'll have to tell you, I'm a house break yo ass.
Yeah? Yeah. I might like you, Archetype. You got some stones. If Braun don't send your ass back into retirement tonight, we're gonna see each other down the road.
I gotta ask, are you sure?
Good to see you too, Paul. Am I sure about what?
Any of this. We all know it's not gonna turn out well when you face my client, the reigning, undisputed WWE Champion, Braun Breaker. A lot's changed since you left WWE. Let's be real. I'm not anymore. So do yourself a favor. Turn around, pack up your stuff, and go home. Because I'm telling you, promising you, this is the beginning of the end.
A lot has changed, Paul. Hell, you're on your third client since I left. But here's the thing. I'm not going anywhere. I do belong here. And you'll realize that when I defeat your latest Paul Heyman guy tonight.
Things could have been so much different between you and me. You could have been my Paul Heyman guy, my champion. But you turned down my offer. For what? To heal? or to hide? We all know you were cleared a long time ago, and you chose not to come back. Was the extra time off worth it? Giving up the opportunity to work with the greatest mind in the business while you sat on the sidelines watching the industry pass you by?
I think everything happens for a reason.
Oh, I agree. And what's going to happen tonight is your comeback will be the shortest of all time. And the reason will be Braun Breaker. That's not a prediction. That's a spoiler.
Wow, what's it been? 10, 12 years?
Something like that. Good to see you, Punk. You've been on quite the run since you came back to WWE.
Thanks, and now it's your turn. I saw they put you right back in the title picture against Braun Breaker and my old buddy Heyman. Must be nice. Took me over a year after I returned to even sniff a title shot.
Well, different situations. Unlike you, I wasn't sitting at home for 10 years watching hockey with my dog.
You might as well have been for how long you nursed your injury. In any event, I have a feeling you'll pick up right where you left off. Once that archetype music hits and they see you out there with your old familiar look, they'll be chanting your name and you'll be more than ready to take care of business.
Why change what always worked, right?
Change can be good. Not saying you need to start a mutiny or anything, but at the same time, you don't want to rely on old habits too much.
Got it. You know I'm not one of your NXT kids, right? I can handle this.
Yeah. Good luck out there. And if you win, I'll be waiting for a title shot.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the undisputed WWE Championship.
It's the Archetype, ready to make his long-awaited return.
I've been in his shoes before. You've had a long layoff, and now you're back in the spotlight. It's sink or swim time here for the Archetype.
Let's be honest. I think the challenger is swimming against a strong current. Hell, even a riptide in the form of WWE Champion Braun Breaker. This has the potential to go sideways real fast.
It's time to find out if the Archetype is ready for this moment.
The WWE Champion, Braun Breaker, is here.
Aside, there's one intangible that Breaker has that the Archetype does not. Paul Heyman.
You can't put a value on what Heyman brings to the table. I'd be surprised if Braun will need any help here tonight, but if he gets caught off guard, he has that fail-safe. Archetype has no answer for that. Let's see if the champion will break the spirit of the Archetype.
Introducing the challenger from New York, weighing in at 225 pounds, the Archetype, and his opponent from Woodstock, Georgia, weighing in at 250 pounds, the undisputed WWE
The unification of the World Championship and WWE Championship in 2002 brought us the undisputed title. Here we go. It's the Raw after WrestleMania, and our WWE Champion is wasting no time in facing their next challenge in the returning Archetype.
This is a match we thought we would never see, let alone witness, just one night after the showcase of the Immortals.
Credit to Paul Heyman's got Braun Breaker. He doesn't dodge any challenge.
The champion into the pin. Shoulders down, championship at stake. He calls off the pin attempt, maybe wanting to try something else. The power of a deadlift into a military press. Wow. Walking around the ring. And a slam. An unyielding showing of authority. No two ways about it. Scooped up. What are we looking for here?
A fall-away slam.
I don't think people realize the amount of strength it takes to hurl someone like that. Boom! Oh, the power!
Now that's what you call impact.
Leaning against the turnbuckle now.
Battle of counters. No one's getting their full offense in. Spine first again.
Breaker can't seem to get out of harm's way.
Breaker needs to find that spark and rally.
Picked up and being carried around now.
Oh, that's a message. Get out of my ring.
From the top.
Good Lord, taking flight.
Batting it all on a daring leap from the top.
And it paid off for the moment. Now it's time to capitalize. Paul Heyman's client, Braun Breaker, is defending his WWE Championship against the returning Archetype in a showdown worthy of next year's WrestleMania. Right now, on Raw, it retaliates with a counter and slides back into the ring.
This is getting awfully close to a count out here.
Gets out of there with an elbow to the gut.
He connects with a counter. Calculating the next move here. Running power slam!
And somehow this fight has found its way right into our laps.
Ooh, what a counter into the back body drop.
An extremely rough landing onto the chair. That pain's not going to go away anytime.
Here we go. It's the Raw after WrestleMania, and our WWE Champion is wasting no time in facing their next challenge in the returning Archetype.
This is a match we thought we would never see, let alone...
There we go, takedown, stacked and pinned.
The challenger kicks out after one.
Still pretty early in this match to go for a pin.
Big splash!
Has him in the corner, thinking of the next move.
These two trading counters, an absolute masterclass.
Several reversals, neither superstar able to penetrate their opponent's defense.
Spine buster!
Pure muscle, pure strength.
Wow! That powerbomb was absolutely worthy of both halves of its name. Getting up on wobbly legs, but he'll soon be put back down.
Paul Heyman's client, Braun Breaker, is defending his WWE champ.
Well, that should teach him to not celebrate before the match is even over.
Locked in, he's ready for anything.
Just deadlifting right there. The power. Power slam.
And that has to put some fear into the champ, seeing the kind of power their challenger. Look out! Body splash!
Our champ is looking slightly rattled now.
Sure, he's not 100%, but he'll be all right. He just needs to focus on the task at hand.
Deadlift. Constant pressure being kept on Braun.
Breaker is breaking down a bit. Set up in the corner now.
And Breaker's finally changing the tempo with that attack.
Braun trying to bring the fight back in this one.
Directly into the pin attempt. Still fighting to keep in this thing.
He's able to dodge that one. Oh, yeah! Full contact right there.
Getting out of harm's way.
Big impact off the neck breaker. You have got to be kidding me. A deadlift military press. This is unreal power. And face first they go. Well, they say everyone has a plan until they get punched in the mouth. Well, someone just threw their plan out the window. Scooped up. What are we looking for here? A fall-away slam.
The champ.
You still think the Archetype is swimming upstream, Wade?
He looks great, but he better stay focused here.
Look out.
Frankensteiner from the top rope.
Like I was saying. And the Archetype may be hurt.
Here we go.
Spear! Breaker nails the spear!
That's gotta be it.
Braun Breaker has successfully defended his WWE Championship, turning back the Archetype with relative ease.
This wasn't the comeback the Archetype had hoped for, to say the least. And now he's going to be asking himself a lot of hard questions.
Braun's about to put an exclamation point on his WrestleMania weekend.
The Archetype just hit the floor with a sickening thud.
Well, if it wasn't clear already, it's officially a new era in WWE. The Archetype is a thing of the past, and Braun Breaker reigns supreme.
I'm not sure how the Archetype is going to regroup from this.
He might not regroup at all.
We are now joined by a former champion who made their long-awaited return tonight, the Archetype. Let's open up the floor to questions. Let's start off in the front row.
Thank you. Marcus Brown from the Wrestling Spectator. I wanted to know how you're feeling after that match.
Thanks, Marcus. I'm a bit banged up. That suplex to the floor didn't help. But nothing I haven't felt before. I'll be all right.
Okay, next up, third from the back.
Hi, Robin Ray from the Women Who Fight podcast. Have you had a chance to check out the reaction on social media?
I've been in the trainer's room for the past 2 hours, so no, I haven't. Why? What's going on?
You're currently the #1 trending topic worldwide.
Oh, here we go.
One post reads, and I quote, "The Archetype is like a fast food burrito. You haven't tried it in a while, so it sounds like a good idea, but it's a sloppy mess, leaves you feeling unfulfilled, and then exits in a hurry."
Look, I'll be the first to admit I didn't perform up to my standards tonight. Am I disappointed? Of course. But I'm not going to let one bad match define me.
We have time for one more question. Robert, you were next?
Thanks. Robert Inkin, Sports Coverage Daily. With how your night turned out, are you going to continue your comeback? Or have your injuries taken too much of a toll to compete at this level?
I think a lot of people are wondering the same thing, so I'm glad you asked that. Here's my response. I will not give up that easily. All that negativity, it's fuel. I am going to use every negative post, every negative comment from the crowd, the locker room, the media. I will use all of that negativity to fuel my comeback. I will train harder than I have ever trained before. I'll be the first to show up and the last to leave. I refuse to go out like this. I refuse to let my fans down. I refuse to let myself down. So I'm going to take a step back, reassess. And the next time you see me, the real Archetype will be back. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Archetype.
Trying to remember who you used to be? Or wondering if you'll ever get back?
A little bit of both, maybe.
The place looks nicer than I remember.
We've made some upgrades. A lot's changed since the last time you were here.
Don't have to tell me that.
Yeah, I saw your comeback match. I saw the press conference, too. I could have gone a whole different way. But you showed up, took it on the chin, didn't point fingers, didn't play the victim.
I got beat. There's no hiding from that. But maybe that kind of loss is useful. I definitely don't want to leave this business with that as the final impression.
Well, then you've come to the right place. You know, everybody talks about my big comeback in 2002 like it started at SummerSlam. But the match? That was the easy part. What they didn't see is the months of grind that came before it. The quiet work, the doubt, the pain. You ready for that? Because after what your body's been through, there's no shame in tapping out.
I didn't work my way back to walk away like this. You know, rehab like that either breaks you or rebuilds you. And I'm still standing.
Glad to hear it. We've got a bunch of hungry talent here dying to test themselves against someone like you. You'll push them. They'll push you harder. You've got the run of the place. Talk to me or Justine when you want to set up a match.
Thanks. I will.
Oh, almost forgot. There's a little gift waiting for you in the locker room, courtesy of Paul Heyman and Braun Breaker.
Is it in a flaming paper bag?
No, but it might as well be.
All right.
I thought this was the Performance Center, not the WWE Archives.
Funny. I'm just here to make sure that's not the last chapter anyone remembers.
Just because the book's not finished doesn't mean anyone's still reading it.
Is this something you'd like to discuss in the ring?
Hey, I'm not here to fight. Just here to do some press. You know, like you used to, back when you were relevant. Me and Ricky Saints put our differences aside and we're dominating NXT right now. So I guess you could say you and I are on opposite trajectories.
All that hype you're writing? I just might be the reality check waiting at the end of it.
Please. Reality wishes it looked this good. You want to check me? Better bring more than nostalgia. See you around. If.
You find your gift?
Yeah. Shovel. Bow on the handle. Real thoughtful. Pretty sure they think they already buried me.
Interesting. I assume they sent it to you so you could dig your own grave. Both work. Look, don't let Heyman get under your skin. Toss it out and forget about it.
Not a chance. I'm keeping it as fuel. Every time I look at it, I'll remember what happens when you get too comfortable. That's not happening again.
Sounds like they made a mistake and poked the bear. You want to get into the ring and show us what happens when the bear wakes up?
What do you got for me?
I'm gonna pull up a front row seat for this one.
tap out.
This one's going to get everyone at the PC talking.
Wow, look what the cat dragged in. Last I heard, you couldn't even tie your boots without a wince. Then you got healthy.
Something like that, Justine.
Hey, I get it.
Says the.
Hey, she swung.
And how'd that?
Yeah.
What do you got?
Use all the negativity to motivate you for this matchup.